Hi and welcome back. We're going to look now at the user profile in the Impartable platform. And before we do that, I'm back at my homepage, and you'll notice that a few things have been populated automatically. There's a group discussion wall, and we've put in a part of a discussion in the last tutorial, and here you can see that it's populated in this feed. And down the right, I've got my classes, I've got videos, files, and events, and the event that we put in is also populated. And this is true for every user who is part of a class. They will be notified in this way on the home page when they log in. They also get an email notification, so that's how those feeds work. All right, we're going to look at the user profile now, and there's a couple of ways for me to access my own profile. I can click on my icon wherever I see it. So here in the discussion, I can see my icon is there. I can also click on my profile here in the main menu, or else I can click on the log out button and there's my profile. There's a difference between viewing your profile and editing your profile. We'll talk about that in a minute or two. But for now, we just want to look at the profile. So let's click on profile. Here is my user profile, and you'll notice when you're looking at your own profile or as an administrator, you'll see the same with other people's profiles, that there's a little black pencil next to most of the profile items. That enables you to edit that item as you're looking at it. You don't have to go into edit mode to edit most of the content. So I could click on that little pencil and change the user's profile image, my profile image. As an administrator, you can do this with anyone's profile, but of course the average user will not be able to edit other people's profiles. And when I'm changing the image, I can either upload from my own computer, a new file from my own computer, or else I can select from a preset gallery of images, or just remove the image completely. Same is true for things like my name, my telephone number. You'll see in my phone number I've got the ability to make the number either visible for everyone who's viewing my profile, and that means that the context of the whole Impartable installation might be private, so that outside viewers can't view users' profiles. That is discretion of the initial installation, but this visibility will mean then that my profile is viewable by anyone who is already in and logged into the Impartable installation. I can also make it viewable only for direct connections, for connections of connections, or I can make it invisible to only myself, administrators, and class teachers. Underneath my general contact information, there's a number of tabs that relate to my interaction with other users: profile wall, a profile book, a profile blog, which I use as my assignment creator and administrator. There's a groups tool which shows what groups or classes I belong to, a blocking tool for me to block other users if I need to, images and files for putting up my own personal images or reference files that I need. There's forums that I belong to and events that I've registered for on the general calendar, which we'll get to at a later stage. If I'd like to edit something on my profile that's not available to me through the front-end editor, then I can use the edit tool here, or in my logout button there's a link directly to the edit tool there as well. So in the edit button on my profile, there's some Facebook connections for joining or unjoining the site. I've already joined my profile, Facebook profile, with the site. I can manage invites and uninvite friends, and I can update my profile and update my image as well. So I'm going to click on update my profile. And here's all the tabs for my profile in front of me. I can do the same editing with the profile image. If I click on contact info, here's all the info that I put in when I registered. I can do things like changing my password or other information that's not available from just looking at the profile. I can also do things like edit my time zone. If I'm from somewhere else in the world and I want to be sure that I get things in the correct time zone, I can set my time zone here. I can set language files if different languages have been installed in the Impartable installation, etc. I can also decide what part of my profile I'd like to be visible. I could take the whole contact information section and make it visible only to friends, or make it completely invisible on my profile. So privacy is well thought out in the Impartable installation. Invites just shows me who I have invited to Impartable or to a particular class. My profile wall and my profile book are for interacting with other people. I also have a profile blog, which I use as my assignment center, groups or classes that I belong to, and images and files that I upload with a lot of privacy control. So I'm going to cancel that. Messaging also happens and is controlled through your profile. So here you can see I'm having conversations with various people. These are direct messages to different people that I either have a connection with or I might not have a connection with. They might be class members, they might just be other Impartable members, they might be teachers or lecturers. You'll also notice once you log in that there is a chat room function as well as an online chat function at the bottom here. And I can use those to do instant chat with various people or create a chat room. This could be useful for any kind of immediate conversation we're having around a particular topic that we want to be outside of the class wall. So you can see there's various ways for us to interact with individual members, with groups, messaging, class walls, and that kind of thing. All right, that is the end of the beginning of front-end editing and administration for the Impartable installation. And we've had a look at the profile usage. We've had a look at how to manage classes. We've had a very detailed look at the editor and how to use the editor and how to publish content on the site, and the general logging in and logging out of the site. Next, we're going to look at logging into the back end as an administrator and have a very brief look at what the back end of an Impartable installation looks like, and that'll be the end of this particular course.